Hello, dear friends listening today. Before we begin, please allow yourself to relax your shoulders. Let's take a deep breath together. Feel your belly expand, and slowly exhale, offering yourself a gentle smile of relief, dear friend. Do you ever feel like your life is wandering aimlessly through a dense, tangled forest? We rush around from morning till night, making money, paying bills, taking care of our families, navigating complex relationships, and constantly dealing with the invisible pressures of social media. No matter how fast we try to run, feelings of exhaustion, insecurity, and a lack of peace always seem to be waiting for us. Over 2,500 years ago, the Buddha also witnessed this deep struggle of humanity. He didn't promise to use magic to airlift us out of that forest. Instead, he handed us a compass and the clearest, most precise map ever drawn. That map is called the Noble Eightfold Path, the 8 authentic practices leading to absolute peace. Many people think the Noble Eightfold Path is a lofty philosophy meant only for monks meditating in quiet temples. But the truth is exactly the opposite. The Noble Eightfold Path is a lifestyle. It is a profoundly practical art of living for us everyday people struggling with the demands of daily life. These 8 elements are not 8 steps you climb sequentially from 1 to 8. Imagine them instead as 8 spokes of a single wheel. They must all be present and turn together for the vehicle of your life to roll smoothly. These 8 spokes are divided into 3 main pillars: wisdom prajna, morality sila, and concentration mental discipline samadhi. Today, let's take the Noble Eightfold Path out of the ancient scriptures and bring it into our daily lives, bringing it to your dinner table, your office, and even your smartphone. 1. Right view samma ditthi. Right view is the steering wheel of your ship. The core of right view is a clear understanding of 2 natural laws: karma, cause and effect, and impermanence, anicca. Practical application: when you lose your job or are betrayed by someone, instead of crying and blaming, "Why is the universe so unfair to me?" a person with right view understands everything that happens has its causes and conditions. Karma, and nothing in this world lasts forever, not even this bad luck or this pain impermanence. By understanding this, you stop playing the victim. You accept reality so you can figure out how to move forward. Right view helps us abandon superstition and realize that our destiny lies in our own hands and actions. 2. Right intention. Right resolve samma sankappa. From a right view, right thoughts naturally arise. Right intention involves thoughts of letting go, non-attachment, thoughts filled with loving kindness and compassion, karuna, and the intention of harmlessness toward all beings. Practical application: imagine a colleague speaks ill of you. The mind's natural reflex is to plot revenge or mentally curse them out. That is wrong intention. Right intention is when you pause and think, "This person must be carrying a lot of insecurity and jealousy inside to act this way. I don't need to grab their burning coal and burn my own hands." When you shift your thoughts to empathy, the anger naturally dissolves. 3. Right speech samma vaka. This means abstaining from lying, from divisive speech, from harsh or abusive words, and from idle chatter, gossip. Practical application: in the digital age, right speech often translates to right typing. Before you type a comment mocking someone's appearance on social media, or before you hit send on a furious text message to your spouse, pause for 1 second. Is this true? Is it beneficial? Is it rooted in kindness? If not, remain silent. A word of loving speech, mindful communication, can save someone's terrible day. A harsh word can haunt them for a lifetime. 4. Right action samma kamanta. The core principle is abstaining from killing, stealing, and sexual misconduct, being faithful in love. Practical application: right action is found in the smallest deeds. It is yielding the way to an elderly person on the street. It is honestly returning the extra change a cashier mistakenly gave you. It is respecting the family happiness of others and protecting your own through loyalty. When you live an upright life, you will always sleep soundly, never waking up in fear or guilt. 5. Right livelihood samma ajiva. Making a living through a profession that does not cause harm to people, animals, or the environment. Practical application: if your job involves scamming customers, selling toxic food, or destroying the environment, no matter how much money you make, your mind will always be restless. Money earned from the suffering of other beings carries negative energy that will eventually erode your health and your family's peace. Right livelihood means choosing a job where, when you wake up each morning, you know you are contributing good, wholesome value no matter how small to the world. 6. Right effort samma vayama. Many people exhaust themselves trying to get rich. That is not right effort. Authentic right effort means the effort to prevent unwholesome states from arising, the effort to abandon unwholesome states that have arisen, the effort to cultivate wholesome states, and the effort to maintain them. Practical application: it is simply the effort to put your phone down at 10 p.m. to go to sleep, instead of staying up until 2 a.m. scrolling mindlessly, destroying your health. It is the effort to hold back a harsh reaction when your kids are driving you crazy. It is the effort to smile and say, "Thank you," to your partner, even when you are very tired today. Making these small efforts day by day helps us evolve into a much gentler version of ourselves. 7. Right mindfulness samma sati. This is the heartbeat of modern spiritual practice. Right mindfulness is knowing exactly what is happening right here and right now, without judgment. Practical application: you are drinking a cup of coffee, but your mind is arguing with your boss. You are eating dinner with your child, but your eyes are glued to your phone screen. That is loss of mindfulness. Right mindfulness is when you wash the dishes, you only know that you are washing the dishes, feeling the cool water on your hands. When your loved one speaks, you listen with 100% of your presence. When you live fully in the present, all anxieties about the past and the future automatically fall away. 8. Right concentration samma samadhi. When the mind has mindfulness, it will gradually settle into deep tranquility. Practical application: you don't need to sit in a full lotus position for hours like a Zen master. In daily life, right concentration means taking 5 to 10 minutes a day to sit quietly and follow your breath. When working, you focus deeply on the task at hand without letting social media tabs distract you. A concentrated mind is a powerful mind. In that stillness, wisdom right view will flash brightly, helping you see clearly through any problem. Now, let's put these 8 spokes into one very specific moment. Suppose you just got home after an exhausting day at work, and your partner immediately starts complaining and nagging at you with harsh words. Instantly, you practice right mindfulness. You notice your heart beating faster and anger rising. You take a deep breath. You use right effort to restrain that anger, not letting it explode. You apply right view. You understand that they are nagging because they are probably also exhausted and stressed, not because they hate you. From that, right intention arises. You feel empathy and a desire to soothe the situation rather than win an argument. You decide to use right speech: "You seem really tired today. Let's rest for a bit and then we can talk." That is a right action, an action that causes no harm. In just a fraction of a second, the Noble Eightfold Path operated in perfect harmony, and it just saved your family from a brutal Cold War. It extinguished the fire of suffering right before it could even ignite. Dear friend, Buddhism is not a theoretical system meant to be locked in a glass cabinet, nor is it merely long sutras meant to be recited mechanically. Buddhism is a way of life. The Noble Eightfold Path is a road you must walk yourself. The Buddha is only a guide; he cannot walk the path for us. If we practice understanding rightly, thinking rightly, speaking rightly, acting rightly, making the right efforts, and staying focused and mindful every single day, we are building the safest refuge for ourselves. The storms outside will still blow, but your inner world will be as firm and unshakable as a solid island. Thank you for sitting here, keeping your mind still, and listening to these words. May you and your loved ones always walk the path of truth, always keep a mindful smile, and live a life of true freedom and peace. Goodbye, and see you again.